welcome back to This Morning. And now our next guest is responsible for some of the biggest hits of the last 20 years. And tomorrow, the Kaiser Chiefs are back with their 8th studio album.
Before we speak to frontman Ricky Wilson sitting on the sofa, let's
There
remind
he is.
ourselves of some of the band's biggest hits.
And hiya,
Sorry.
that last song.
Starting early.
There you go. Not yet. I've got a little bit to read first.
Okay.
The last song you heard was How to Dance from the Kaiser Chiefs' brand new album. And Ricky's here to tell us all about it.
Yeah, I am.
Good morning.
I'm here all morning, guys.
Yes,
Exactly.
we love it when you're
and you
here.
watch the show, don't you?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day, especially when you're mentioning me, like yesterday. I love it.
He just said to us while that was playing, I loved it when you played my song out of the show yesterday.
It was really good. It was a real goosebumps moment. Though.
Really?
Well, yeah, because this has been part of my life for the last... I don't want to show my age, but...
Yeah.
Well, I just have done, because you've shown clips of me looking
Yeah,
very young.
Don't worry, we'll do it for you.
But, yeah, it's a big part of my life this morning, so it's nice to be on it.
But we love
welcome.
having
It's
you
nice
on.
to have you.
Yeah.
And you've got this brand new album, which I'm holding here.
Yeah.
It is your 8th album, perchance?
It is the 8th
Yes.
album, yeah. It's our easy 8th album, as opposed to the difficult second one.
Right.
Okay.
We thought it must get easier by the 8th.
And has it?
It doesn't, no.
Oh, it's a record, obviously. People still make records.
It's a big CD, Andy. How many times did you go to CD pressing plants during
That's
X
true.
In fact, at midnight tonight,
Yes.
will you be there in the pressing
I'll be there
plant?
ready,
saying,
ready to
Kaiser-
press the button to press
Kaiser
the
Chiefs
Kaiser
album.
Chiefs'
That's
8th
so brilliant.
album. Yes,
That
exactly,
is
of
so
course.
brilliant.
So true. So 8 albums in,
Yeah.
8 albums in. Did you ever imagine your career would last so long in the music industry?
Of course I did, yes.
Love it.
No, the thing is, why wouldn't it? I mean, they still let you do it, and so we keep doing it. And it's a bit like, I suppose, if I won Euro Millions,
Yeah.
I'd still buy a ticket the next week just to see if I could, win again.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
the same
yeah.
with making records. Just because it goes well once doesn't mean it won't happen again. And I think that for the last, I don't know, 20 years, it feels like, I keep playing that musical lottery and bringing out albums because I like it.
And I think that's the key, isn't it? It's enjoying it. And you can see, every time I've seen you perform, you can see just how much you enjoy it.
Yes, I
This
do.
album, how does the sound compare to previous albums? I know you've worked with Nile Rodgers on this, which is just
it's huge.
mega.
It's weird because I don't think it sounds any different to our first one, but then you start reading people saying it's a musical departure. But I suppose over 20 years, things just shift naturally.
Yeah.
You know, like tectonic plates do. So you change with the times and you just think, oh, this is where we are. But other people go, well, it doesn't sound like this. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you bring out a record that sounds exactly like your first one, people go, oh, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
If you bring one that's totally different, people don't like that either. And someone's ringing me now, telling me I'm on TV.
Really?
Why do
Do you
people
want to see
always
who it
do
Is your
that?
phone buzzing? Who's ringing you?
It could be a grade A celebrity.
Here we go.
It could just be somebody at the supermarket.
Who's
It's my mortgage advisor.
There we go. There we go. Well, no, tell him all is
bring more
fine.
records out.
Exactly,
You
all
need-
is fine. You've got another album out.
yeah,
It's
it's
fine.
fine.
It's
Trying to
fine.
promote it. I'm trying to promote
So how
it.
was it working with Nile Rodgers? Because he's a bit of a legend himself.
It was incredible. Don't get me wrong. I was starstruck from the moment I walked in. But you interview lots of famous people, and do you ever get starstruck? Do you ever have that feeling where you kind of like think, well, I'm starstruck, but I've got to hide it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
And then afterwards, you're like this. Was that OK? Was that OK? Was that OK? So I was with him in the studio for, like, I don't know, 15 hours a day. But at the end of every day, I was exhausted.
Really?
Because he's got stories, and I haven't got as many stories as he has.
Yeah.
I asked him, it was a great time.
And they're stories you want to hear.
Yeah,
Nigel
yeah,
Rodgers
yeah,
is
exactly.
telling
Mine
you
you
a
don't wanna
story.
hear. Yeah. Niles are about David Bowie and Duran Duran. Mine are about, well, Andy Peters.
Do you know what he calls me? He calls me. I'm your natural. I'm your
Barometer.
I'm his barometer.
Yes.
Well, you know
Say
what the weather's going to be like in the morning when you see him on TV, because if he's in a polo shirt, great weather. And there's a sliding scale that goes polo shirt undone, hot. Polo shirt done up, pleasant.
Yes.
Polo shirt with sleeveless puffer. Might get a chill. Then he goes long sleeve polo, sleeveless puffer. Then he goes full puffer, and then you know it's going to be a tough day.
It's so true.
It's so true, but slightly random. So look,
Darling, what's Andy wearing? Full puffer. Oh,
It's chilly
let's
today.
stay in bed.
right, now listen, you've had such a varied career. You joined The Voice.
Yeah.
That was quite an intense time, wasn't it, for you?
It was an intense time.
You were so good on The
I
Voice.
said to my wife, who I met on The Voice, Grace, she was my stylist, she said, I always go, I loved it. And she goes, you hated every minute of it. And I said, no, I'd love to go back. She goes, they won't have you back. And then me and Marvin left at the same time.
Yeah, you did,
Both
yeah.
of us expecting, they'll ask us back. Never got the call. Never got the call.
That's it.
Still waiting.
That's it.
Every year,
Still waiting.
every year, they announce someone's leaving, and I go, here you go.
Ricky gets on the phone to Marva, says, we're on, kid.
I get a phone call. It's my mortgage broker.
More tours, more tours.
More tours.
Speaking of tours, tell us about, I was quite interested to read about your pre-disco routine.
Well, we always have a disco. We're men in our extremely late 30s. And by that, I mean...
39.
I mean, like 46. 47. God, you know you're old when you forget.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, but we still have a disco before every night when we go on. We like songs that tell you how to do the dance.
OK,
You know,
nice.
like Superman with Black Lace.
Yes.
Also, Marvin once taught me the cha-cha slide, and it's been...
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
The cha-cha slide.
It's so random.
don't know what the
Is that turn to the left? That
Yeah,
one?
take it
Yeah,
back now,
yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
One half
I mean,
this
don't
time.
make me do it now, because I don't want to
Well,
embarrass
if we could
myself.
find it and we could be allowed to play it, we would make you do it now.
I know.
But I'm assuming they are trying to clear it as we speak.
I wouldn't want to upset Marvin by my
I'm
technique.
just more disturbed that he has the authority to teach this. Was there alcohol involved in this?
Of course, it was
Yes,
The
there you
Voice.
go. Makes more
It was during The
sense.
Voice.
Makes more sense.
Maybe this is why you two haven't been invited back.
Yeah.
There could be
fair.
very many,
Oh, it got
many
messy.
reasons.
How has touring changed for you? Because I know, like, particularly when I'm around the boys and stuff and they're on tour, it's changed dramatically because everybody's got families now
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's all sort of evolved and backstage isn't as, like, glam and showbiz as it used to be.
No, they don't put drapes up anymore. They used to. There was drapes,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now there's no
exactly.
drapes.
OK.
Because we found out how much drapes cost.
There
Right.
we
The
go.
older you get, the more you cut back on things like that. You're going, why have we got 2 bags of Haribo? We don't need Tang Fastics and the Star Mix.
Exactly, yeah, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's totally different now. When I was younger, I used to get so excited about going on tour and then not enjoy it very much. Now I dread it,
Yeah.
but love it.
Yeah.
Because it's time with my best mates in the entire world,
Oh.
a.k.a. the Kaiser Chiefs.
yeah.
Album out now.
Your songs
yeah,
are
exactly.
a lot of your songs are very, they're anthems, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boris Johnson, not a big fan.
I don't understand that. You'd think we'd be right up his street.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a bee in his bonnet about us.
Is he?
I think we're his go-to band that he doesn't like.
Oh,
and
right.
I'm quite proud of that.
There's a badge of honour.
He once called me an epic softie.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't understand why.
I don't even get that at all. I have
No.
no concept of that.
The Weeds from Leeds, he's called us.
Oh, wow. Oh, he really lays into you.
This is
Oh, my word.
personal.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he does it. He just does it. I just don't think he likes good music.
Oh, there you
Right, okay,
go.
well, there we
That's
go.
up to him, isn't
well,
it?
Good job he's got politics, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of good music. See what I've done there?
Yay.
On this disc here. If you want to get your hands on the
Disc.
Kaiser...
Sorry.
Disc. It's a big disc.
if you want to get your hands on the Kaiser Chiefs...
Do you know who
album-
did the artwork?
I don't, but we haven't got time to find out.
Vic Reeves.
OK, we found out. That's quite a good showbiz story. Love that.
No, Rodgers and Vic Reeves.
Is it? Have you got the print of it, the real...
Of course I have.
Of course you have, right, fair enough.
Cost me £99.
The album is out tomorrow and the CDs get pressed tonight at midnight.
And he's pressing the button.
In Burnley, probably. I think that's why you always go
where I used to go.
Burnley.
There you go.
They're all in the
Okay.
studio
Oh,
in
my
London.
wo-
Oh, my goodness me!
Oh, my life!
Amazing work. Well
You
done.
wore a suit!
Yeah, I would have been instructed to wear a suit. Oh, my life!
That suit is not on Ricky's barometer. Is it?
exactly.
What does that mean, the
You've
weather's
got
saying?
bigger arms now. I tell you what, during the breaks, he does press-ups.
He does.
Oh, my...
He's like Hugh
How
Jackman.
did you find that?
That's the best picture I've ever seen.
Oh,
you took
my
that CD
life.
business seriously.
Do you know what? Starting Liliana Lewis's career is a really big responsibility.
She's
All
got you
right?
to thank.
Yeah,
She's got you
exactly.
to thank.
Ricky, thank you so
So
And the
good
others.
to see you.
Can't remember them.
Yeah, Shane Ward. Right, thank you so much.
So
Thank
good
you
to
very much
see
for having me.
Ricky.
Not
Thank
at all.
you.